I don't show a lot of drum licks on this channel. So you know that when I do, it's gonna be good. So today I'm gonna show you a really simple, super slick, and super versatile drum lick. This is one of my favorite go-to licks, and I must use it 30, 40 times during the course of a show. It's really easy to play, and it sounds really cool. I call it the Shugga da Boom because it wouldn't be a cool drum lick if it didn't have a stupid name. But mainly I call it the Shugga da Boom because that's what it sounds like when you play it. It's 4 notes in it. That's it. Snare, tom, floor tom, kick. That's all there is to it. It's basically a simple little triplet lick that ends with the kick, but this is something that you can use 100 different ways. It's more of a plug-in. You can plug this thing in anywhere you want. So let me show you how to play this lick, and then I'll give you a couple different applications. All right, so the execution of this lick is real simple, okay? It's a 1-beat lick that starts with the right hand. It's basically right, left, right, foot, played in triplet fashion. Think of it as a triplet that ends with the kick. It's got a period on the end of it with a bass drum. So it sounds like this. Like that, okay? That type of thing. It's really easy to play. It's comfortable to play. All you got to do as far as the right hand, if you just leave it sitting here nice and planted and then just, you know, toggle the stick back and forth, it's just really easy and comfortable. This becomes important when you start to play it like up the tempo. Okay, this is not one of those things that you need to muscle out. So let me play this in context so you can hear what it sounds like. All right, so that is the most basic use of that little lick, but there's a lot of other super creative ways that you can use it. So let me just show you a couple. Like I said before, this is more of a plug-in. You can put this thing almost anywhere you want in the bar. Okay, you can even add a second or a third one, which I will demonstrate. But one of the coolest things that you can do with this is to actually set it up before you play it. So one thing I like to do, you know, if I'm counting this out, 1 and 2 and 4, sometimes I'll put a flam on 3, you know, the bar before or the beat before or whatever, and then go ahead and play the lick. So it'll be like, all right, and like I said before, this thing works at almost all tempos. So playing it up to speed sounds even better. Right? How cool is that? So like I was saying before, if you wanted to add more, if you wanted to add a couple other Shugga booms in there, you can do that too. And this is one of those licks, if you're trying to come up with ideas for this type of thing, you can just sing the lick in different spots just to see what it'll sound like. So one thing that I do quite commonly in songs, like mid-tempo songs, I'll actually play, how many? 3 of them. I'll actually throw 3 of them in there. So if we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that type of thing, I'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, shugga boom, boom, shugga boom, shugga boom, bang. Right? That sounds like this. Right? So there's another idea for you. The last one I'm going to show you is my favorite. One thing that I love to do with this Shugga boom lick is I'll turn it into a 2-beat lick. And for the first beat, I'll add a 6-stroke roll. 6-stroke roll will sort of set it up. It'll set up the lick. And it turns into this really cool 2-beat fill. And if you play it at slower tempos, it takes on this sort of nice, buttery, Gad-esque type of thing. But yeah, it sounds really cool at all tempos. So that example, 6-stroke roll, as you know, right, left, left, right, right, left. All right, so that'll be the first beat, and then I'll add the Shugga boom after that. So that ends up sounding like this. But something like this, I'll typically do at, higher tempos. Things are trucking along, nice medium to medium high tempo. And then I'll sort of throw that little fill in there. And it's just really slick, it makes you sound like a drummer. So there it is. That is the Shugga boom. So this is one of those licks that you can get a whole lot of mileage out of. Like I said, this is one that I use all the time, on a regular basis on my gigs. So yeah, for those that insist on reading it, if that helps you, I'll put all of these 3 examples onto a PDF so you can mess around with it on your own time. But yeah, man, this is one of those cool, simple, slick little drum licks. Could get you out of a traffic ticket. You know what I mean? If you're careful, if it actually makes it to court, go ahead, take your kit in there, set it up, play this lick for the judge. I guarantee you it might not work. But go ahead, have some fun with it. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you're gonna dig it. But before you go, I just have to mention, okay, warm weather is here. The thing that you really need to remember is that it doesn't make any difference how good of a drummer you are if you're out there looking stupid. And the best way to not look stupid, grab you one of these t-shirts. There's a link in the description box. That's gonna take you to my merch shop. I wanna give a huge shout out and a big thanks to everyone out there that has been ordering a piece of merch. All of a sudden, the numbers just kicked up and everybody's buying a piece of merch. It's awesome. Every time you pick something up, you're supporting the channel. So thanks to all y'all out there that decided to join the community. If you're not already a member of this community, go ahead and represent. Grab yourself a tee, get a hoodie, get a snapback. I got all kinds of stuff in there. There is also a link in the description box where you can try DRUMEO 30 days for free. If you're not already an Edge member, there's a link down there. We've partnered up. There's a link where you can head on over there. Click on it. You're gonna land on my landing page. 2 clicks. You can try it for free for 30 days. There's a whole lot of stuff to see in there, so you might want to check it out. As for me, I'm out. Thanks for watching this video. Drop a comment below if you got one. Share this video if you dig it. Like, subscribe. See you next video.